Alright, welcome back. Here we are. It's bright and early, and I have a rough idea of what I want to do. I would like to work on advanced oil processing. And that's all assuming everything else is good, like power and throughput issues and stuff like that. Which it looks like it is, so that's good. Um, so, let's do that. I'm going to put away some of this stuff because I feel like I have too much of this. It's been a while since I played. I'm not playing as often as I want to, but it's because of other distractions. To get some more underground. 100 of each. Be good. Now, what do we need for oil processing? Well, let me make sure I have it researched, because I think I did that during... Yeah, advanced oil. Okay. So basically the way I like to do it is I like to have circuits helping to govern things. So I will show you some of that when we get there. But basically the goal is going to be to output materials so that we have all types of fluids. Basically, we want light fluids, or light oil, heavy oil, gas, lubricant. Yeah, we could do that too because we have that researched. We want it on the bus. So we have a pretty clearly defined goal today, which is going to be good. And if we finish early, I might just end the video early because we did it, you know. But we'll see. I want to make sure I have enough of these. I don't know how many is appropriate, but I'll get 20. I think maybe I'll get 30. And then I want to make sure I have some of these made. Which require steel. I don't know what those stack to. Alright, while I'm making these, I'm going to go get my coffee. Alright. Coffee acquired. These things build really slow. If that's 8, I guess I'll do 2 more. Defenses are good, I think. I know we saw a couple of damaged turrets last episode, so make sure I be on the lookout for them. I think it was down by the iron, maybe? Like right here, yeah. Oh, we're out of green circuits. Alright, let's go over to the left. I guess, oh, you know what? Cliff explosive. Oh, we have 12. That should be good enough. I know there's cliffs in our way. It might not be good enough, actually. I'm not going to clear out all the cliffs. I'll just clear them out when they're in my way of what I want to do. So currently we have just this petroleum gas coming down. See these pipes here. We want to add to that. Now I don't know. Oh, look at this. Huh. I was about to say I don't know how much, but this is interesting. I didn't even notice that it might be short on gas. So if you look over on the right when I mouse over this, how the gas is kind of trickling up. So you can tell it's waiting on the gas output, and the red circuits are struggling because of it. All right, perfect. Well, that's good that we're doing this. Although it's probably a just a raw crude oil supply shortage issue. Um, so I mean that's a big project, getting more crude oil. There's some way up there, but that's like another wall and piping it in from a long way. But I do think just switching it to advanced is going to help us. So I guess I'll just not even worry about building more refineries and just switch this to advanced before I do anything else. Now, it's not going to work right away because it requires oil. I mean, sorry, it requires water. So that's the first thing we're going to do. And I just realized we don't have any regular pipes. How did that happen? Oh, I bet you when I made this, yep. I think we can just make them, right? Maybe. All right, so basically, we got to bring in the water as step one. Where is water? Well, I guess above us. Yeah, I'm just gonna go kind of might take a second, but where's the offshore pump? Never can find that thing. Here it is. So I'll just bring it in from up here. I always forget that it doesn't actually need power. You would think it's something that needs power, but it doesn't. Okay, we're doing good there. I'll connect it this way. We probably don't have enough underground pipes to finish this project. That was another item I should have oversupplied. Alright, so water's here. So, wait, no, it's not quite here for everything yet. Okay, now it is. So those are those are making. The gas is outputting, but the light and heavy oil have no place to go. So I think I'm gonna go left and use the space for that. I used to have such a good system. Now I'm kind of blanking on what I did. So the idea is we're gonna use this like cracking recipes where heavy oil goes into light oil and light oil goes into gas. So we want to do it in like tiers, like I guess the first thing is heavy oil. So if we collect the heavy oil, maybe get it to be furthest away. Completely winging this, so this away, so it'd be moving. Maybe I'm gonna point them this way. Now this belt of copper is sort of in the way. I could go up with it, but then those are kind of in the way, but I think we can just move the belt of copper if we have to. I have no idea what an appropriate amount of these things is either. Alright, detour time. Honestly, I kind of want to just keep it down here. Is that going to work? Until we get past this pipe. Then I'll go up. I'll give that a second to empty. So I don't get a bunch of raw copper in my inventory. No, I already do. Oh my gosh, now I have a lot. Oh, okay, I'm gonna hold Z and drink my coffee at the same time. Okay. So first, let's get this working. So these are gonna be similar to the other structure, how one comes out two like that. Now we gotta maintain the water. I think we'll just have everything on one pipe. All right. And we want some power. Oh wait, okay, the water's not hooked up everywhere yet. So, a couple things. Oh, how do I do this? Oh, yeah. This... Why is this empty? Oh, hold on. Oh. So, what we want to do is make storage tanks for things. And I guess I'll start with one. But the idea is to... Does that work? Yeah. There's a power switch thing. So the idea is that we only want this to work when we have a lot of heavy oil built up. Otherwise, we just want it to shut off. So, like, this is where this feature of removing the wires of a power line actually work pretty well. Here's the power switch. So if you shift-click this, it turns it off, or it removes the wires. You can manually replace any wires that you want. So you want that. Now is where the power switch comes in. So the power switch I just built, right? Here it is. Put it there. We'll do it like that, but then we need a network cable to set it up to automate. So like that. So then we can do this enabled condition thing over here. And essentially, we just want it to be greater than some amount. These things... Oh, I was going to see how much they hold. $25K? Yeah. So if this is bigger than, I don't know, 20K? Oh. Oh. Yep. You can also compare it to another variable, like, you know, if this is bigger than the value of some other tank. I'm not sure how that would work, but... So this is all off because those are not working. So they're not producing heavy oil, so they're not filling up this tank, so this is not getting turned on. So one question is, why is that not working? If I had to guess, it's probably because of light oil doesn't have anywhere to go. So these outputs are full of light oil, so then it just shuts off the whole refinery. So essentially we want to make a row like this but for light oil now. Hopefully this is enough room to kind of fit it in here. Okay, let me do these. Oh, let me set the recipe. There it is. So this is turning light oil into petroleum gas. Need a tank, kind of like the other one did, although, you know, this would be, oh, okay, this would be cool if it was all shifted down by one. Because the, oh shoot, no. I guess it's actually maybe shifted up by one. Let me see if this works. Because the light oil is going to be coming in like this, which is one above where the heavy oil came in. So then the tank that we build could be one up like that. Okay. Let me connect all these so they all start working. Remove this belt now. I like how the ground underneath us is still like remnants of the biters that were there. It's a nice little touch. Alright, so these should be building up now. So you see this is 2.3. This is getting to be 500, although it does seem like this is moving very slow, but I actually don't remember the ratios. It could be much less heavy oil output than... Yeah, it's like almost half the amount. Okay, so finish the pipes here. That can just be there. Okay. Just gotta make sure when you're dealing with fluids that nothing's like getting mixed accidentally. Alright, so same kind of thing, although I don't think we need we can do a smaller pole here. Need another power switch. Then we need some copper wires to connect the power. You also got to make sure there's no like wire connections down here. You know, like if this was closer or if there was a pole there, it would mess everything up. So be on the lookout for that. And if there is a pole there and you need it there, you can always just like shift click it to remove the automatic wiring. So we did 20k. I'm going to do the same thing here, but with light oil. So this is already at 5k, and this is already at 2.5, so it's almost ready to start working. And I guess that's pretty much it. You know? Oh, well, no, there's one key interesting difference that we need to think about. So this has no output yet. So, I'm wondering what the easiest way to do that is, or how organized it needs to be. But I'm actually going to go get more underground belts right now, because there's a ton more we're going to need when we start adding this to the bus anyway. So I'm going to do that now. We still don't have another coal supply, right? So the power is more than okay, but we're also not researching anything right now. So we probably should. Rocket fuel, cool. Laser, yeah, yeah. I want to do laser next because I want to get a blueprint of a wall up soon, so that we can do our big wall over here. And it's kind of like an upgrade to all of the defenses. So essentially, I want to make a little segment of a wall that becomes a blueprint, and then we can just copy and paste everywhere. Even though we still don't have bots, which is unfortunate. Okay. Another thing we could start doing it pretty soon is concrete, because if we can just start making a ton of concrete now, it will help us to have a good amount of stockpile when we actually want to start laying it down. Sorry, I know this is a distraction, but I just wanted to do this for aesthetic purposes. There we go. Okay. I'm not sure where these actually are going to go on the bus. Like, we have gas. Yeah, this one's available, it looks like, the fourth one. So that could be... We need 3 more added. It's like light oil, heavy oil, and lubricant. That can be one of them, and then there's going to need to be, like... Basically, we need this. You know what I mean? That's going to be the next thing, and we got to probably landfill this, and... Okay, so, yeah. There's a couple of things ahead of us. Oh, that's cool. You can actually do this? No, not quite. I think that's right. And of course, the stupid sulfur is in our way. Yeah, we gotta move that at some point. Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know you could do this, like, on the map like that. Look how fast that is. So cool. Okay. That's where we're headed. In fact, let's just keep going with it. That way we know where to line up. Okay, we should have lots of pipes now. Let's destroy some cliffs, because we hate cliffs. Okay, laser's done. Let's do concrete. Alright, so we're not done by a lot of reasons, for a lot of reasons. We want to connect... So this is outputting light oil. We want to connect it into this system. So it essentially goes into this tank, just like the one coming from the right would. Is this actually building up? Okay, 15, good. I was just waiting for it to tick up. But how to get there? I mean, like, I guess this is probably the best way. But for some reason that seems... Like, are we missing something? I guess not. I think I know. If you think about where is the light oil gonna go? Like, if when you're bringing the light oil onto the bus, where's it going to come from? No, that doesn't even matter, because once it's here... I mean, I don't think it matters, right? We can just take it, like, from here, basically. And then same with the heavy oil. Those can just go down. Right? Maybe? Then we'll need lubricant, which is created from heavy oil, so... This that can just be kind of off of here, or maybe down here even. Although it'd be nicer if it was, in line with this, right? Because if you did it down here, like laterally, then they might collide at some point. I kind of want to do it off to the left, actually. Like right here. Which is kind of annoying, because in retrospect, I probably could have done lubricant first. But again, I don't think it matters. How does lubricant work? I don't think we need as much. Maybe I'll just make 2. And I think similar concept where, like, I don't really want it to run. I mean, I can use the same tank. Doesn't require oil. I mean, it doesn't require water. Maybe I can make it a lot closer. Like, can I just do this? Okay, this is, see this? We want to remove that. This is going to be a weird thing, because we want this to be powered. No, we want it to have a power switch. So powered in the same way that this is. But we don't want it going through the other power switch. Maybe we could do a big pole? Yeah. There we go. So shift-click that. Connect these to another power switch. I need it over here, because I need to be able to read the tank contents. Alright, so... Yep, and then a red... Oops, that's not a red. There it is. Red wire from the tank to the switch. And I guess we could just shift copy. There we go. See? There we go. So, same thing. It'll only turn on... Ooh, this could be an opportunity, actually. So, I was about to say they'll only turn on at the same time, but that's sort of a priority conflict. Because then they both turn on and they just both try to produce. But if we lowered this to, say, like 10K or something, there, switched on. So then it's going to make lubricant, you know, until it doesn't need to make it anymore or whatever. Because eventually the lubricant in the factory is going to be oversupplied and it'll back up. And in that case, this will start building up again, and then this will start working again. So I think that works, although I do want to have another storage tank, which of course, I don't have iron to do. Alright, so let me go back one more time. Light oil, heavy oil. Okay, so this is hooked up. Let me hook up this while I'm at it, since we're here. So, actually, I know I had put these here, but I actually want them down here, because that's where the gas is. And it'd be nice to line them up. Oops. And it'd be even nicer to kind of align them. Yeah, okay. So this can be like... turn it down here, maybe. Something like that. Oh! Oh! What happened? Nope, that's wrong. Yeah, we want it to be... See that? Okay, so that's an example of mixing fluids. Luckily, the game will catch you before it like really ruins your entire tank or your entire pipe. Now, there we go. All right, so there we go. Now we have a somewhat of a bus of fluids. Now these are going to keep going. We can do it like this. And then this will be lubricant, which we can make sure it comes down like that. All right, cool. What did I need? I needed a tank. Yeah. So I'll just run with this to kind of use up some of the pipes. So I really just need iron plate, which is right above me. Let me drop this off. I don't know how I got this in my... Oops. This still has wood in it. It's surprising. Oh, yeah, I have stone in my inventory for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna need some of that. This is crazy. We're already at 30 minutes. Wow, okay. Well, I'm still gonna try to finish because we're close. I may not finish the entire bus, but ugh, I gotta go get more pipes. Sorry, folks. I know you like watching me run across the factory. But sometimes Factorio be like that. Wow, this is actually producing them very slowly. What's the holdup? These guys? Let's upgrade. Does it need... I'm just watching it to see if it needs better inserters. It looks like it doesn't. It's making pretty constantly, so... Alright, hopefully that's enough. I'm gonna go down here at the bottom and start using them up again. We've got 150 of them left, so... I think we should be alright. Cool. All right, we're getting close. This is going to be lubricant. Okay, tank of lubricant. Now I could put it here or here, or but I really want it to be in line because this could extend down for all I know. Not actually sure. And this way, like, I mean, I could cut over from here because that can always be detoured around in the future if we need it to be. So I'll just do this. All right, so that's kind of done, right? I mean, I want to check everything because I did that really fast. So first thing is, like, are these all working? And if so, why not? These two are working, these two aren't. Looks like it has to do with the supply of oil, which is a problem, a good problem, because it means our design isn't flawed, or at least this doesn't confirm that. But it also means we probably should get more oil. Probably. I guess we don't really know that yet because we don't know how much we're using in the factory. There's some petroleum gas in this tank right here, but it's actually going down, I think. 3.9. It's kind of like staying, maybe. Okay, electric engine's going to be important because that is going to lead us to... Oh, laser turret. Maybe let's do this first. Okay, so let's check on this. Now, this is pretty common, this sort of flickering on and off thing. That means the tank is right around 20k, because it keeps hovering between 20k and going down. There's actually, I think I've messed with an idea logistically before about changing the logic so it doesn't just flicker. You know, I don't know exactly how I did that. Maybe that's impossible. But it's something like, you know, when you hit over 20k, turn it on, and then turn it off when you're under 15k or something like that. But I don't know if... How would that work? I don't know. There's a way to do it. It's probably like a combination decider thing. We might mess with that in a future episode. But for now, I think I'm just going to leave it flickering on and off like this, which is kind of normal. So this, the heavy oil, is over 10k but less than 20k, right? That's what we decided was going to be how lubricant gets made. So lubricant's just chugging away. And it's going to continue to do that until it fills up the tank. And when it does, it will only turn this on until it's over 20k. Anyway, so yeah, that should be working. The other thing I should mention about this is it would be really cool to, at some point, add productivity modules to all these things, which essentially gives you a little bit more output than the input. So it's like bonus output. The problem is it increases the power cost of your building, and it also increases the time it takes to craft things. So you have to like build bigger, basically. So you would have to have like, instead of 4 refiners, we need like 8. But it's actually way better designed because it just produces more materials out of the same raw materials. Especially for something like oil, it's very effective because you can do it in the miners, you can do it in the refineries, and you can do it in the chemical plants. So it's like multiple stages of bonus output. I'm gonna assume that this is set up correctly, and go ahead and end the episode. But before I end, I'm just gonna keep going with the bus a little bit. Maybe we can actually kind of spend 5 minutes getting the bus organized. So you can actually mouse over these pipes and see if they're actually full of fluid. Lubricant actually isn't very full, so I'm going to just verify something. Because I feel like it should be. It's just... Oh, okay. It's just because the tank is low. I guess I could add 4 more. right? It's like, it might as well, right? Oh, yeah, this wasn't connected either. Huh. Okay. So it's actually only working 2 that whole time. Now it's working 4, which is... Oh, gosh. This is also a problem. We need to only connect these. See, we built them so close together that the power lines are going to automatically connect, but we don't want them to automatically connect. Remember, because they're on a particular power grid that only turns on under certain conditions. And then we got to connect the inputs, so... Alright, we got 4 lubrication chemical plants working. That's probably going to deplete this heavy oil tank. It might eventually fall below 10k. Let's see if it moves. It's at 12k right now. It's kind of just staying there. Wish you could toggle it to show more digits. It's 1 to 1. There's 11. Okay, so it is moving down. It'll probably shut off, but it means that we have plenty of chemical plants making lubricant, so we're good there. Yeah, so now I'm just going to try to make some of the bus, which will involve landfill, probably. I'm not going to make this 4th line. I'm going to keep it a shadow, though, because that's part of the bus. Part of the bus structure. It's just not needed currently. And it may never be needed. I don't know. Wait, didn't we mess something up? We'll see. I feel like we had said that one was going to use this. Yeah, maybe we kind of screwed that up, but... Oh! I didn't mean to do that, but I think I'll leave that for now. It's pumping water from the ground. It's kind of funny, they added something in the game that when you do that, it just renames the item. So it used to be an offshore pump, now it's a water well pump. It's just like a little Easter egg thing. So yeah, this is sulfuric, petroleum gas, and yeah, we could have done one here, but I mean, I built all this out, so I don't really want to change it now. And we have an empty slot at the bottom here, so I mean, there's just 2 empty fluid slots on the main bus right now. Now this wall, we don't need anymore. It is now a relic of the past. Get rid of all water, all trees, and pave all ground. Eventually. Okay, this I might need to be careful. Am I... No, that's still not. Here's our border right here. So that's the one I want to be careful of. Nice. Yeah, we ended up having really just enough landfill. Look at that. Okay, so it's on the bus. Oh, we have fluids. And see, by the way, this meter on the left of how much is in each pipe is pretty much equal to the amount that is in the storage tank. because it's kind of like evens out the whole system. So if like the storage tank's 80% full, the pipes are going to be 80% full. And remember, 80% is what we set, right? Wait a minute. 40k, 25 over 40? What is that? Is that 80? No, that's not 80%. Anyway, I don't know why it's hovering right at 80. The light oil is. Maybe we can just go and look. Oh, it's 20 out of 25. That's right. Okay, so that is 80. Yeah. But anyway, if you see 80 here, that's basically meaning that the tank is flickering on and off. Cool. All right, so we have fluids. That is going to be the episode. It's a pretty perfectly timed episode of setting up advanced oil. This is what we did today. So, screenshot. All right. I'll see you guys on the next one.